Under Night In-Birth 2 just dropped a survey for you guys to fill out regarding characters, character wish lists, and other things. So what I'm about to do in this video is I'm actually going to go to that link and we're going to fill this thing out live with you guys. And if you want to fill this out with me, the QR code will be right there, so definitely fill it out, get your votes in, let's get into it. Alright, so we have the Under Night 2 System/Product Survey and Character Popularity Poll. It is available until the 17th of November, so after you see this video, definitely get yours in. And you know, just vote what I'm doing, you know, just do what I do. Or don't. So it says, please fill after you've played the game. The information provided in the survey will be used for making marketing activities such as statistics and analytics to improve, develop future services. Survey results may be announced in the future. And we have a nice little picture here. I like this official picture here, honestly, and it's really cool. So if you don't know how to get to the actual link of this, there's a QR code right here. So if you can scan the screen out, it's very small, I know. But if you can scan the screen there, it should work out for you. Definitely try it out. So yeah, let's get into it. Who is your favorite character from the Under Night In-Birth series? Like the fighting part, or is it everybody? Oh, it's a lot. Oh, okay. I see what the problem was. Okay, there's definitely like a ton of characters on this list that I did not expect to be here. So there's really a lot of characters. Who is your favorite character from Under Night? There's a lot of picks here. I don't know if this has any bearing on anything. Like, because if I wanted to say my favorite character, I would definitely pick Ogre, right? But I'm not gonna pick Ogre because I already know he's gonna be in the game. So is that a wasted pick if I pick Ogre as opposed to picking someone else? Because I like Ogre a lot, you know. Zohar would be cool as a character. I think that would be a cool pick. Roger, I like Roger a lot. I like the Hollow God a lot. Hollow God is awesome. Wow, they got Lene in her past life with the last girl she was a part of, and then they have Waldstein with the young. I think he had like the big claws at that point too, but they were just like, they looked normal. You also have young Seth, which was a kid. I mean, I don't know if these like actually have any bearing on anything, because I feel like these choices are very, very particular. So I mean, there's quite a few picks here, quite a few good picks here. Who would I pick? Honestly, like, if I really had, like I said, if I had it my way with picking just the character, just off of who I like a lot, Ogre or Roger. So I think I'm gonna go Roger because I want Roger, you know, Roger to have a good future, you know what I mean? Because if you guys know what happened to Roger, Roger got bro. He got pretty bad, and I want him to, you know, be okay, you know? And yes, I have seen Gordo's story, so I know what you're talking about. I know what you're thinking right now. But I think, yeah, Roger's probably one of my favorite characters. I used to be a huge Carmine fan. Like, back when I first started, Carmine was so sick. And there's a lot of characters here, honestly, and this kind of leads me to, like, want to talk about another thing inside of this video. So after this, we're gonna do something else. I got you. Who do you want to see as a playable character in Uni 2? Okay, so picking your favorite character is separate from this. Okay, so who do I want to see playable? I want to see a playable Zohar. Roger be fun. Hollow God for sure. So those are like 3 picks I would pick personally. I know a lot of people would pick a lot of other characters than I would. Young Seth would be a really interesting character to play as. That would be such a wild card pick for real. I don't really know what to expect really with what they're going to actually do with this. And ultimately, I mean, yeah, these are like the 3 I picked: Zohar, Roger, Hollow God. Zohar's power would be so sick to play. I could see them like using it kind of, let's see, like in my brain, Zohar would play like how Echo plays into his KO, which is really weird to say, right? Because Echo into his KO is cool, but she has like this ability to use like doppelgangers and stuff. Like that could be so sick in Under Night. Like as a whole, just like a mix-up monster. Like I love, like in BB Tag, I love Neo from Ruby's side, and she's like kind of after images too. It's kind of sick. I like it a lot. Roger, I don't know what they could do. I mean, I think he's a really cool dude. I mean, I'm sure they go crazy with him. I don't know what they do with him though. Hollow God, I mean, he's the Hollow God. I think him as a final boss would be really, really cool. because also knowing that I play Grand Blue as well, like, you know, you had, you know, Belial and everybody, which was kind of like the semi-boss, but then the big boss was Lucilius and Ursusia. I think Hollow God would fall into that kind of vein where he's mastered everything. Like Kuon is like really sick, but he's mastered everything, because you know you had Hilda, then you got the Kuon, and now Hollow God is the master of this thing, bro. He's actually the one who like literally created the Exus, or I guess harnessed it, not created, but you know. All right, so now we're on to like the regular stuff, seems like. So have I played Under Night 2 System Celeste? Have I ever? I love that game. I have so many hours. Did you purchase the physical or digital version of the game? I remember when I did it, I purchased both Tsukihime and Under Night 2, and like the physical version kept getting delayed, so I ended up buying the digital version instead on PlayStation because of how long it was taking to get here. And I'm like, bro, like I would like to at least be able to play it like in the coming first week of the game. So I did only end up getting digital. I would love to still get a physical copy. If there's still a way to get a physical copy, please let me know down below. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I know it comes with like the soundtrack too, so I'm here for it. Like the fact that I bought this game physical should tell you that I'm actually like down for it. On what platform did I purchase the game? I purchased it on literally everything, actually. So I have literally Under Night 2 on literally every console. It is digital on all of them, unfortunately. So hopefully, you know, digital media doesn't run out, but I really like the game a lot. It's like literally one of my favorite fighting games. I enter it in every tournament I go to, so yeah. How long have I played this game before filling out this survey? As you guys saw earlier, and I'll show it again, I played more than 30 hours of the game for sure. That game is literally like the lab game. Like I love labbing that game so much. Going online is really cool. It's just I kind of get whooped up a little bit, and I'm getting better. We're getting better. Which region do I live in? North America. You know, the strongest region for Under Night. How old am I? I am in the 25 to 34 range. You know, your boy is getting older. It's kind of crazy to really think that we started this channel like about 4 years ago. I would have been in a different age bracket than I am now. So like now we're actually like getting to that 30 almost. Like that's actually kind of crazy. Like I'm not fighting game Unk or nothing, y'all. Don't call me that. Don't call me that. But we are getting a little bit older, and I mean, I'm getting a bit wiser with it. You know, I'm getting a little bit better at the neutral, the nuance. What is my gender? I am a male. How much have you played Under Night in Birth series? I played it a lot. I play it a lot. So play it a lot. I play a lot of French bread games. As you guys know, you know me from Melty more than likely. But I definitely like Under Night 2. I would love to put more Under Night 2 on the channel. I just don't know how well it's gonna do, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll look into the logistics of it in the near future, especially with Ogre coming. How often do you game at home? Nearly every day. I mean, not only creating this video and like, am I in the middle of like gaming probably right now, but also like every day I game. I love gaming. I'm a gamer by heart. Like that is like my like top one hobby. I know some people's like, bro, get something else to do, but nah, I love gaming. Gaming is like, to me, is like what people do when they watch TV. I just like kind of use my mind a little bit more. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? How much have you played fighting games? I play a lot of fighting games. I play fighting games a lot. It's actually kind of weird because Under Night 2, I feel like there's barely going to be anyone in the I played a little and I've never played before sections. Under Night is not really a beginner friendly game, despite how easy they tried to make it. I've tried to teach many a like casual friend into playing Under Night, and a lot of them, they like the idea of it. It's just how hard the combos are to do, I think, kind of throw them off a little bit. Which fighting games do you usually play? Well, of course, you know I play the Melty Blood type Lumina. You guys see that all the time. I played Dengeki Bunko Flighting Climax Edition, and Dengeki Bunko is a game I definitely want to actually make a video on in the near future. You'll probably see one within the next couple months on that game, because there's a lot to love with that game, and I'm sure Climax of Night refreshed some of you guys. And if you have not seen Climax of Night, definitely check out this above here. It should take you back to those streams that I did for Climax of Night. I didn't do top 8 because I wanted them to have that, but you know. What games do I usually play? I don't usually play Street Fighter 6 like that. It's okay. Tekken 8 I play a lot. Central Fiction I didn't really play a ton of. I played enough to get good with Hazama. Dragon Ball FighterZ I played a lot. Grand Blue I played a lot. Samurai Spirits, not really a ton. Virtuous Fighter, not a ton. Smash Bros, I used to play that quite a bit actually. I don't play it a lot anymore. Time has definitely changed me. Platform fighters are very fun. Smash Bros netcode is not it. I'm glad French Bread got rollback because, bro, I would never again. Dead or Alive 6 was not like a huge game for me. KOF is not a huge game, but I know how to play it now. And Soul Calibur 6 I did play quite a bit of when it came out. Did not play a lot of season 2, but I played a lot of season 1. So I mean, we can throw that on the list, why not? Is there any other fighting games you usually play? Some other fighting games I usually play are Melty Blood, Action Again, Current Code. A game I played quite a bit was N-Ines. Like N-Ines is a game I love. N-Ines perfect. Well, I think that game counts, right? I think that game counts on this list of things, right? I mean, it's definitely an older game. It's like a lot of the games they named up there were very modern. I guess Impact also doesn't count as a modern game. And yeah, those are like the other like two that I play a ton of. I feel like there's one more I'm missing. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but those are like the two I can think of. Do you find Uni 2 to be difficult or easy to play compared to fighting games? Somewhat difficult, definitely. Like, I don't think it's pick up and play like Granblue. Like, I literally taught a friend Granblue literally yesterday from scratch, and now he's actually kind of decent at Granblue. Like, I think the thing that Under Night could do to make things easier, and I know this is kind of divisive for me to say out loud, I know, don't judge me, is I think also having a simple input version of things, not like for combos. I think for special moves, I think is cool. I think honestly, it doesn't take the execution out of the game. It just changes how you execute buttons, in particular. That is like the hardest thing I think in Under Night, like on the whole, because there's just a million motions you have to put in per second, and a lot of people can't process that. That's just my thoughts on it. But I mean, if you guys have another solution, definitely put it down below. How did I hear about this game? Yoshichi is the one who initially put me on to Under Night. I went to a local one time and I just was like, yo, this game looks cool. It has the one girl that I actually played in Melty Blood, Action Again, Current Code. Cause I just started playing that game not that long before I played Under Night. And I was like, oh wow, she's in this game too. That's actually really cool. So that's how I picked up this game. Why did you purchase this game? Because I like the genre. I like the Uni series. The Uni series is awesome. They need to bring back Chronicle mode because that, I think, is what set this game kind of apart from what some of the competition is doing. I know some people like that visual novel style, and I mean, you know, I know some people like that visual novel style, and I mean, I am one of the people who loves the visual novel of Chronicle mode. They need to bring that back. The characters caught your attention because the character designs are peak in this game. Like, they are like next to BlazBlue with great designs. The game mechanics caught my attention. Grid is actually so fun. Grid is a fun mechanic. I love it. I like Arc System Works games. The game settings and atmosphere caught my attention. Yes, the aesthetic of the game definitely caught my attention. Like, late night in Japan is kind of like peak aesthetic. Like, I love nighttime. I already love nighttime a lot. I am a night owl. Like, my wife would call me a night owl for sure. I love the music, the BGM. Raito cooks. Never really watched the VTuber play the game. I mean, Kamone, I'll put other because Kamone to me doesn't count as a VTuber. I guess he's a VTuber, but I wouldn't count on that. What aspects of the game did you find interesting? I like the battle mechanics. I like the visuals, character animations. Rollback netcode's good. Story mode I like. I wish it was better. Music, BGM. The backgrounds and UI battle, no, I don't like the UI in this game. This UI kind of is not as good. Customization I do like. Oh, you can't select more than 3. Okay, so like, what are my big 3 then? Big 3: battle mechanics, visuals, and story. Honestly, the story. I also like it's an odd thing to say, I love the stages. The stages are actually so good to me in Under Night. Like, I think Under Night has vastly superior stages to Melty Blood Type Lumina currently. Like, the stages are fun design. They're definitely fun designs. What do you wish was improved in this game? I wish Something that was improved in this game is the UI, for sure. The UI is kind of, like I said, it's not as crazy. Like, I feel like what I want from a new Under Night, like, UI is I want it to be more dynamic visually, because the grid looks really, really cool. Like, I mean, grid looks cool, but there's never been anything that matches how hyped that looks in this game. Like, I think Cross-Tag kind of got closer to it, but not fully there. I like that. I want the customization to be amplified a little bit more. And then the gallery feature, I want it to have, I want the gallery to bring back all the old opening videos from console and arcade versions. I'm sure a lot of people that doesn't bother, but for me, I love looking back at old stuff. Like, I love looking at like the different openings, because we actually did like a whole tier list of the Under Night openings, and from what I remember, the best opening actually came from the third arcade version of Under Night late, and I really like that. I really want them to bring that back, and maybe even add like a new opening for like the game, like part 2 or something. I don't know, because I know we're supposed to be introducing a new pro tag in like the near future, so we'll see what they do with that. What is my overall assessment of this game? I want Chronicle mode back. Yeah, I definitely want Chronicle mode back. Like, I feel like that was like the crown jewel of Under Night. What character do I use the most currently? I currently use Akatsuki the most. What character have I enjoyed playing? Ooh, that's actually a fun one. That's a fun question. So I play Akatsuki the most. However, the character I've probably can say I've had the most fun with has been Uzuki. Uzuki's very, very fun. Like, I think her animations suit her very, very well. She kind of has that Skullgirls like aesthetic to her. It's really, really cool. I enjoy her a lot. What about the characters made you choose them? Akatsuki and Uzuki have amazing animations. Like, their animations are so good. Like, I don't think everybody has great animations. I think some characters are like lacking in the animations department, but I think their animations are really good. They really showcase the character's full like range of emotions. Please evaluate the balance of strength across the characters. It's good. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad at all. I'm not gonna say it's excellent, because I haven't gotten that deep into understanding every character's matchup spread versus every character. I know Yuzu's kind of crazy, especially in the Akatsuki matchup for me. I struggle with that a lot. What factors led to your evaluation of character balance? My understanding of Akatsuki, and also watching competitive. Do you think you'll purchase the next game in the series? The next game in the series? They already talking about that? Yeah, no, I'll definitely purchase it 100%. Hey, if they're, Under Night 3, or whatever we're gonna call it, probably Under Night 2, like some other hyphen, I'll definitely purchase it. I'll definitely be there for it. What do I expect from a future uni game? Mechanics that allow the game to be played easily. I know people hate that. I know people hate that. I know people hate that. I don't want shorter combos though. I don't want shorter combos. I want more mechanics that make it easier to play for everyone. I think that's not like a crazy ask. I'm sure that might offend some OGs of the series as a person that is, you know, not of the original scene that this game has garnered. I think it just brings in a lot more eyes, because that's the problem usually. Like, people want to play this game, but the problem is the game is so hard for them that I think, you know, they don't want to put in that time. So I don't know. You know, we can always blame people for not wanting to put in the time, but I think in this day and age, to keep up with the competition, to be able to have another game, you need to have people that are invested into your series like you are. I want team battles, actually. Team battles sounds fire. I want crossplay. Crossplay is the biggest one. 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 let me reiterate, crossplay is the biggest thing that this game needs. Crossplay will push this game to a different stage. Also, cross-plat to Xbox would be nice. Like, I know people wanted this game on Xbox and they don't get it because it's funny that Melty's on literally everything, but then this game is not. I'm gonna type in here, crossplay is the biggest thing. Crossplay. What are your expectations for future development on the Uni series? An increased number of tournaments. I want Uni in more forms. That is something I've wanted since the rip, and I think a lot of people want that. Uni movie or short series, please. I need an Under Night movie or short series. Like, I need that. Any requests or comments regarding the game, please do not include any personal information. Please bring back Chronicle mode and add crossplay. It will push the game to new heights. I really think that's the truth. Like, I think if this game literally had crossplay, I think it could be like a top, if not 3, a top 4 contender. I think it could be, because Uni 2 currently as it stands is not a top 4 contender. I think there's like a few games in the way of that. But you know, I don't think it's beating Street Fighter. I don't think it's beating Tekken. It could compete with Guilty Gear. It could possibly. But I think a solid 4 spot would be nice for Under Night, especially like with the community has garnered over the years, myself included being in there. So yeah, I think that is everything, and yeah, my response has been recorded. So that is the entirety of the survey. Nothing too groundbreaking, nothing too crazy. I really liked the survey on the whole. It was actually a lot more fulfilling than I think the Melty one was. So honestly, great job on this one, Under Night team. I hope that, you know, Melty Blood kind of catches up to whatever they're doing with this. I really liked it. And honestly, I have another thing I wanted to talk about, but I think I'm just gonna save it for another video that will come out probably next week if I do it next week. So definitely look forward to that. And I mean, yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Like, what characters you want if you're not filling it out, or if you filled it out, please let me know what you filled out and what you put in there. Do you think this game needs crossplay? Do you want Chronicle mode back? Please let me know all these things down below. But if you're new here, definitely please hit that subscribe button. I definitely want to see some like love, because we're covering Uni right now. Like, Uni is a great game, has a great community. We just don't have as many people that watch Uni stuff yet. But it'll change soon, starting with this channel. So, and also if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. It helps me keep me in the algorithm, pushing through fighting games. I have a lot of crazy content coming soon, a lot of stuff that you probably weren't expecting from the channel specifically. But yeah, definitely stay up with your boy. And until next time, everybody, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay groovy. Love you, know what? We out of here. Peace.